What's up? Caleb here, and I am currently in Meguro, I think, yeah, in Japan. Today, I decided I want to go to the Papua New Guinea embassy because that is, well, I grew up in Papua New Guinea. I just wanted to say hi, see if I could grab some Papua New Guinean snacks while I'm there too. The youngest diplomat, as he is called, he's the only guy I can apparently meet with without an appointment, was out until like 3 today. So I'm going back now. I actually came at like 1:30, and they said he was coming at 3. So I went out and had some Chinese food for lunch. Yeah, Chinese food in Japan. Walking back as we speak. Figured I'd give you guys a bit of a life update because I'm by myself. Nothing better to do. Just getting a little bit lost. Well, not really lost. When I get lost, I tend to go in a straight line. So I know how to get back to where I was coming from. So my version of lost kind of differs from other people's versions of lost. Anyways, life update. Exams happened last week. So that was okay. I only actually had one exam, and exams technically went all the way through this week, but I had mine on the first day, which was fantastic. My only exam was Japanese, and that sounds like, oh, only one exam, that's so easy, Caleb, I have it so much harder than you. Well, no, not really. I mean, sorry, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but Japanese, I took an intensive Japanese, for those of you who did not know, for this first semester, which was, let's see, what was it, 14 and a half periods per week, 70 minutes each. So pretty much took over my life. First part of the term wasn't too bad. I was like out all the time with my friends. And then I realized, holy crap, this is actually, hard? And so did a lot more studying and staying in my room about halfway through the term. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got my work permit the other day. Went down to, where do you get that? Shinagawa? Yeah, I got it at Shinagawa. So I'll actually make a video about that at some point because there's a few steps you have to follow to get one of those. Actually, funny story. I was down there just walking around with my friend who I went to go get it with. And like, what? I don't know, an hour after we got our work permits, one of my friends actually called me up. She was in the area and she was like, hey, do you want a job? And like, yeah. And so we went over to where she was, and she was actually in the middle of an interview for becoming a waitress for this company who hires these people out to work at like hotels. And actually, the girls that were already there would have been working on a cruise ship. So good deal for them. And then my buddy and I would have worked at, let's see, what is it? The Grand Hyatt Hotel. So I think a 5-star hotel, 4-star hotel, really nice hotel. Went through the interview and everything. Brief, let me switch hands. Brief training on how to use like silverware, like how to like carry a platter and things like that. Nothing too hard. But once I actually got to the Grand Hyatt Hotel, like after the initial interview, we went to go like meet the guy who I'd actually be working under. A friend and I kind of realized our Japanese really isn't that great to be able to work there. So we decided we would hold off for a little while. The guy said he would love to have us back once we were more confident in our Japanese. About half the people that stay at this hotel are Americans. We actually had to sign a form saying that we would not mention if we saw any celebrities because they will sue you big time if you mention on their Twitter or Facebook or whatever. I don't know. I guess just because people like to have privacy, and when you go do that, it ruins their privacy. So, yeah, we decided we're not going to do it right now. Just improve our Japanese. And actually, if the pay was there would have been pretty good, like $12 to $15 an hour, roughly. But honestly, if I work English teaching or English tutoring even, I'm going to make like $20 an hour at least. 18 to, yeah. Actually, I've got a gig right now. It's going to be $18, but most, like, you can get anywhere, like, up to $30, depending on how, I think that's actually teaching English, though. I don't know if you can tutor for that much. Maybe. Don't quote me. Yeah, what else? I've been getting lost. Yeah, like I said, a little lost. But there's just been some days when, since break has happened, that I just got up and left my room and went where I could go. I don't know. I just set my sights on something on the horizon and say, I want to go there. I actually discovered an amusement park the other day with my friend doing that. So an amusement, Ferris wheel in between the peaks of like 2 mountains. I'm like, hey, let's go there. Let's go see what that is. It took us like 2 hours to get there, partially because we were being slow and taking pictures, and we stopped at a river, took pictures, skipped stones, whatever. And it was a really, really fun time up until the point where we actually had to climb the mountains. That was like 20 minutes of leg torture. The ride down was kind of fun though. But there was a whole winter wonderland up there. I was pretty surprised. I put some pictures up on Facebook. If you're my friends, you can go check them out. Nothing really much else. I will try to do some videos more generally about Japan and not necessarily so much about my life for those of you that are actually curious. Actually, for those of you that are curious and that are watching this not because you're my friends or my family, I want to let you guys know, please leave questions in the comments or message me or whatever about life in Japan, because I know like half the reason I'm making this channel is because I was in the exact same position as you were, like, I don't know, a year ago, whatever, before I came here. And it was definitely a big help for me to be able to ask questions to people that were already over here doing what I wanted to do. So yeah, let me say it again, just if you guys need any information, can't find something out on the internet, message me and I will try my best to get you guys a satisfactory answer. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm about to get to the embassy now, so make sure you guys like and subscribe, or don't like, or don't subscribe, I don't care. But if you want to know more about, I don't know, what it's like living as a college student in Japan, or if you're a friend of mine and you want to, I don't know, just keep up with my life, because I don't necessarily post life updates so often on Facebook. Actually, that's a lie. I probably use Facebook more than anybody else in our class. But yeah. See you guys later. Peace out, cacos.